So you must have known of Robert Dilts, the co-founder, the creator, the evolution, and everything on NLP. But I want you to know that he's much, much more than all of that. He is an amazing guitar player. He plays the keys. He runs for 90 minutes a day. Tell me, what is your motivation to stay on the timeline of NLP?
Well, because I think NLP it's constantly evolving. NLP is a timeline that just naturally takes us to the future. You know, as Einstein said, imagination is more important than knowledge. And I think NLP gives us the tools. I always like to say, and to me, the basic definition I have of NLP is it's tools for dreamers.
Oh, it is.
So we have, but as we continue to bring dreams into reality, new dreams come
up.
So I think what NLP is today, it's so much more than it was when it started, and yet it still maintains its basic DNA. So for me, and, you know, in NLP, it's something, somebody asked me once, what do I use NLP for? And I said, well, I think I use NLP for just about everything, but except maybe breathing. And sometimes that too.
Sometimes that too. I have stood on the shoulders of Dick McHugh, your student.
Yes.
I've stood on your shoulders.
Yeah.
You have stood on the shoulders of Milton Erickson, Fritz Perl, and Virginia Satir. Tell us something about your hardcore experiences, the learnings with Milton, the Milton.
Well, you know, what I like to say about Erickson was that, you know, what everybody talks about and knows about is, okay, the language patterns, the Milton model, okay, his metaphors. Yes, he was very clever. But the thing that I think I learned most from him was how to really be present and be with others. I always like to share that. You know, we would go down to him with 1,000 questions, and we'd ask, okay, Milton, what would you do if this happened? Because, you know, we were trying to stand on his shoulders. But pretty much every question we asked, he almost always answered the same way, which was, I don't know. And so we'd have, okay, he doesn't know. But he wasn't really trying to be evasive. What he would say is, look, you know, given this unique individual and my unique rapport and what's going on, I really don't know what I'm going to do until I'm actually doing it. But what I do, and he would always add, I don't know, but I'm very curious to discover what is possible, you know, and what is possible with this person right now. I don't try to think ahead or think about it. I'm staying with this person. And when you were with Erickson and he was with you, you had the feeling like you were basically the only person in the world with him.
And I am with Robert Dilts. Am I not feeling that? I'm nervous as well. This is the giant on whose shoulders I stand, and I'm so delighted to be here. Tell us something of your learning, of your days as a student. Tell us something naughty. Tell us something we've not known ever.
Well, let's see.
Now look at the meta-programming. Look at the eyes. Look at the hands. That's what you learn.
Well, you know, I was a student here at this university here in Santa Cruz, and I first met NLP because I was studying politics, and I thought I should learn something about linguistics, and I walked into John Grinder's linguistics class, beginning linguistics class with 200 people, and I was immediately intrigued. I have to say, it was the first practical thing I'd ever learned in college. So I learned something that first day. John kind of taught us that first day. He was just working out the meta model. They hadn't published it yet, but he just gave us a few of these meta model categories and some questions to ask. And we turned into meta model monsters. So
did you all go everywhere asking?
So yes, we were asking. We'd ask our friends, our teachers. You know, if somebody said "I love you," we'd say, "Well, that's a nominalization. You can't put that in a wheelbarrow."
How specifically?
And but what I remember is this was a class that was Tuesdays and Thursdays. So he taught us some of the beginnings of the meta model on Thursday. By the following Tuesday, of the 200 people coming into class, a lot of them were depressed, because they'd alienated their friends. So we learned about rapport very quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, wait. Before you ask the question,
get into the
state and get into rapport.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I actually had a lot of natural unconscious ability to get rapport. So
Yeah.
I
You do that
found it was,
like magic. It just flows.